What is good? It's your boy Ty back here with another video. And in this video today, guys, we're going to be going over the 4 new cards added to NBA 2K23 MyTEAM today, guys. Apologize, no face cam. I'm actually having some face cam difficulties right now. It's not really working properly, so trying to fix that ahead of today's content. But 4 new cards obviously did get leaked last night in Oscar Robertson, Danny Granger, RJ Barrett, as well as Claxton. We're going to be going over and covering each and every one of those cards in this video today. Now, starting off with Nicolas Claxton, who I think has potential to not only be good, I think he has potential to be absolutely outstanding. Now, that's just my opinion on things. You guys can disagree if you want. But he's 6'11". He has a 7'2" wingspan, hot spots from both corners, 85 base 3 ball, good standing driving dunk, can handle the ball, good speed, really solid defensively. Claxton base on quick, normal leader, MJ dribble style. I don't care who you are, this card is one of the best budget power forwards in the entire game. Card, if it's anything like last week, is going to be, what, 4,000 MT? And for that price, Nicolas Claxton is going to be absolutely elite. Again, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Claxton is going to be elite for that price. If you are nobody spend, if you are balling on a budget, as long as his release is serviceable, this card is going to be something different. Up next, we got RJ Barrett. I'm going to start with his release. Darn it, man. Darn it. The reason I wanted to start with his release is because I don't even think his release on quick is going to be good enough, right? I needed to see a changed release for RJ Barrett, and he just didn't get a changed release. Now, I'm still intrigued to see what he is going to be like because he's not going to be super expensive. Now, I think we finally got the face cam working, but how is RJ Barrett going to be for a budget guy in my team? 6'6", 6'10" wingspan. His player model's fine. Let's look at his stats and badges. Defensively, guys, that's where RJ Barrett really does impress me. Why? Because for a budget card, not a lot of budget cards come with that unpluckable. And RJ Barrett comes with that, as well as having Hall of Fame clamps, glove, workhorse as well. Shooting wise, Hall of Fame catch and shoot, clutch shooter, gold, limitless range. I just think the card is really solid in general. Going to be able to standing dunk. It's going to come down to what that release is really like. Am I really that optimistic about it? No. But I do think, I think it has potential, right? And that's where I'll leave it, you guys, with RJ Barrett. I really think this card has potential in my team. 45 base badges, 10 of them on Hall of Fame. The card's basically perfect. It's just going to come down to what that release really is like. Danny Granger up next. Okay. You know what? I said it yesterday, okay? And we'll talk about it. I said it yesterday. I think Danny Granger needed a new release in my team. Is this release going to be it? Well, I have no clue, okay? No idea. Shooting badge is incredible. Playmaking badge is perfect. Comes with unpluckable. Defensively is solid. He's 6'9". Can dunk the ball well. The card all around is solid. He's not great defensively. But what is this release going to be like? The Jrue Holiday base on quick, which I think Jrue Holiday's base isn't necessarily the best. A lot of the reason I don't think the Jrue Holiday base is great is because of the upper on it, right? I feel like if Jrue Holiday's base had a different upper on it, maybe it would be better. And so that's kind of why I'm personally holding out hope, for this Danny Granger card, because here's the deal. When I look at the stats and badges of Danny Granger, do I think he's the best small forward in the game? No. But look, with all of his shooting badges in the game, Hall of Fame, clamp, breaker, quick first step. If this release is good with the normal leader MJ dribble style, great dribble sticks, he's going to be incredible at that small forward position. Now, if we look at new addition, and the Galaxy Open we saw last week was Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman was pretty cheap overall. So Danny Granger might settle around that 40, 45, 50K price range. And so at that small forward position, we're going to have to compare him to guys like Rudy, guys like Jonathan Isaac, even guys like MPJ. And with his base badges and his stats, I think he could be on that similar level of those type of guys. It's really just going to come down to that release for Mr. Danny Granger. As far as the cards I've covered so far, as far as their value, I think Claxton's going to be the best value, but I do like Danny Granger more than RJ Barrett. Then we get to the ultimate reward, Oscar Robertson. Look, I don't think this base is going to be as good as a lot of people wanted. Now, again, the Oscar upper can save it. So as long as his release is somewhat quick, it's going to be fine. But I'm going to tell you guys, the Oscar base is not good, okay? The people who love Oscar is because of the upper, right? You think of some of the best releases in the game. T-Mac, Billy Knight, even Ricky Davis, people loved him. It's because of that Oscar upper. Now, the Oscar base is not good. So how is that going to impact his release? I don't know. We'll see what it's like on Very Quick. Does have a normal leaner with MJ dribble style. I'm going to say Oscar's got a ton going for him. Like, he's one of the most complete, if not the most complete point guard in the game. Even if we compare him to the best point guard we have right now in LaMelo Ball, I would argue Oscar is better and more complete. It's going to come down to this, and I'm going to say it. What is the Oscar base like on Very Quick? Because dribble sigs are perfect, man. You can't ask for much more dribble sigs. He's got quick drop dunks. He's going to be able to standing dunk because he's 6'5". I mean, Oscar is going to be nearly perfect. And don't get me started defensively how good the card is. Like, again, don't get me started on that because defensively he is absolutely elite. So I do really like Oscar Robertson. I think the Big O is going to be absolutely incredible in my team. I just got to be honest with you guys. And if I wasn't honest with you, I wouldn't tell you this. But this release scares me, man. And I'm not saying it's all bad because I don't think it's all bad. I really don't. You know, the Lowry size up, I don't know what that's like. You know, Dame behind the back obviously is incredible. Normal leaner on Very Quick is incredible. Like, he's got a lot of things going for him. But I'm scared of this release because if this release is not as good as I'm hoping for, the Big O is going to be a letdown. And we saw it last week with Dwayne Wade, right? When you looked at Dwayne Wade's stats, his badges, everything was perfect. But when you shot with the card, his release was really bad. And that was the D-Wade base on Quick. So again, the Oscar base on Very Quick definitely scares me because I don't think it's going to be as good as people are hoping for. And again, I might be wrong. Y'all might just have to watch my gameplay on it. But as far as the new edition cards we got today, it's all, like, I can do this video 100 times. But it's going to be the eye test because for me, I don't know what Claxton's base is like on Quick. I don't know what RJ Barrett's base is like on Quick. I have no idea what the Drew Holiday base with the Mikhail upper of Danny Granger is going to look like. Like, these SIGs are SIGs we haven't really seen before. And so I can kind of give you guys a breakdown of how good the cards are going to be. But all 4 of these cards look very usable. It's just really going to come down to their releases, their SIGs, and how they move. None of these cards look like game-breaking. Like, even the Oscar card, sure, if he would have had, let's say he would have had the T-Mac base or you know, the Tracy McGrady release. Obviously, then we're talking about him as obviously the, you know, the best point guard in the game. But instead, he has the Oscar Robertson base. So now it's just going to be we got to see what he's going to be like. Same thing for Danny Granger, you know. I thought he might get that Haywood Highsmith base. Obviously, they did change it. So again, it's just going to be kind of a trial and error type of thing. I hate to break it to you guys. Obviously, the Big O is the most exciting card. But me personally, I'm most excited about Nick Claxton. Defensively, he's elite. I'm really hoping that release is solid. So I can use and show off what Claxton can not only do for me, but can do for you guys as well. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Which of these 4 guys are you guys most excited to add to your squad? Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new. And as always, man, I love you guys. And have a blessed day.